answer it as long as it's appropriate. If you want to know my credit card number, just ask. Don't know where the enemies are, and they're probably gonna all stick together, like they always do. Ooh. Why? That's stupid. That means I'm paying attention to the chat and the people watching my streams. That should usually mean that I'm a good streamer, because I want to be able to be talking to the people and stuff like that. Oh yes, remember me? Where are they? So yeah, I don't understand that. Are people shy? Oh, is he dead? That does not look dead. That looks positioned. Yeah, but I mean, it's not dead. If I was on a stream, like, if I was watching a stream and the guy just, like, picks me out like, yo, what's up, viewer, how you doing? I would love that. Currently, I don't have anything to be able to show me who's in the chat or anything like that. Wish I did. I would enjoy that so much, be able to call people out. I wouldn't have to ask every time, and you guys have to wait for the delay to answer me and stuff. Yeah, because the reason why is because everyone that streams on PC, that means that they actually have live streaming software and everything, and they're probably more experienced. That's what they expect. So when they see someone on the PlayStation, they don't really expect them to be that good. The only way people on the PlayStation get really noticed is by people watching on the PlayStation, because there's only really a live from PlayStation session. Like, I looked up some of the people who are popular on the Twitch for the PlayStation. Not that impressive. It's like, oh, girl plays Call of Duty. It's like, really?
Shit, that was close.
Taking a beating, but
yeah.
not cocky yet. Gotta be more on the way.
I did good that round. I'm proud of myself. If I had the ability to live stream everything, like anything, I would definitely live stream me playing Xbox and Nintendo 64, the Wii, PS3, PS4, GameCube, PC. As soon as I get a good PC or just like something to make my PC run a lot better and something like that, I would record me playing Pixelmon on the Minecraft thing. You know, guys know what I'm talking about.
All done. Let's go.
It's just, what do you think of me streaming? What do you think me as a video maker? I've been making videos for people and stuff since 2012. I haven't been doing it the best I can. I have moments or like weeks where I just like go ham recording and everything like that, and everyone usually has a great time and stuff. But then I also have moments where I don't stream or do anything at all because of some of the circumstances, such as like not having enough money to get the right equipment and everything like that, or getting the wrong equipment and me wasting money and the equipment fucking up my computer. And stuff like that. But it's just like, not a lot of people stream on, again! Another Shiv kill. He's so dead. Whoa! Whoops-a-daisy.
Wait a sec. I'll fix you up.
Dude, we're doing good now. I feel like I'm doing good. Yeah, you are gonna get 10 viewers no matter what, because it's just gonna be perverts or people just looking at girls going, oh my gosh, you're so cool. And people on Twitch, they're always gonna love whoever watches them. Like, I love you guys. You guys, Epic Bottle, you and Kakashi are the only reason I'm still twitching. If I would have made like all the live streams I have, and like just people leaving and stuff like that, I'd just feel like a terrible Twitcher. and everything and feel like I shouldn't be twitching anymore and stuff.
Turret's
And probably
down.
wouldn't twitch anymore. No way did I just kill all of them.
Survived the group.
I did.
Gotta finish up.
I'm so good. Shout out to everyone in my stream supporting me and stuff. But you guys are the reason why this is fun. I have friends that, or just regular viewers on my YouTube channel that watch some of my videos. Well, used to watch my videos and said, "Oh, dude, I was feeling like friends I do know also." They like watch one of my videos, go, "Dude, I was having a shitty day. I watched one of your videos. I was like laughing my ass off. It was such a good time. I enjoyed that. I loved it, dude. I like your
Alright, good to
videos
go.
and stuff. They're really funny and stuff. I enjoy that. Yeah, and I love you, man. I mean, you, Kakashi, and some other people. Well, no, not really some other people, but just people in general make me happy in life. If you don't know, when I was sixth, seventh, fifth, sixth, and seventh grade, I was like bullied and stuff like that. That's why I make so many bully references and stuff like that. And I was just a shy, very nervous wreck of a kid that was just trying to get by school and live his life and stuff. But it was like so hard with the me wanting to do Twitch and everything, but not really being 100% supported by my parents. And and but what is it? And
Uniform down.
so good. All right, but I was like bullied and everything, and it was so hard to do just anything. Like it wasn't just like I got, oh no, I didn't get like beat up and like super punched out and everything. I did get in fights. They did like steal my food and everything like that. They insulted me all the time. They made me feel like shit. I like one of the bullies was on the bus ride home from school, and I lived like one of the last people to get dropped off, and so was he. So I just had to deal with him for like 30 minutes and stuff like that of just him. And you know when you're like a little kid, whenever you get into a fight with someone, you always try to sound cool, like, "Oh man, I'm 5 years old and I'm also 5 inches deep into your mom," or something like that. That's how I was. But then when I got bullied, I got put into like a really bad depression, and just it was terrible. I hated the situation I was in, and stuff like that. And like this is how bad it was. I'm not gonna tell you some of the stuff, like some of the specific details, because those are very private. But I had to go to three therapists all at the same time. That's how bad it was. And stuff. Like my life was a living hell. The guidance counselor, he was my neighbor, and I just couldn't talk to him without them coming up to me and going, "Huh, you snitching on us, huh?" And stuff. Kids are so mean. It's really. I know people are like, "Oh man, I'm so cool. I'm a football player and stuff." But think about how you treat some people. Like okay, yesterday. No, not yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. I saw a kid when I was playing basketball with a bunch of guys. I saw a kid sitting, well, not sitting, standing in the corner by himself. To be fair, he didn't honestly look like he was right in every department. But I don't care. But he was just sitting by himself, just bouncing the basketball. No one was playing with him or anything. I was honestly thinking of asking him if he wanted to join. The reason why I didn't, though, was because I realized the people I were playing with. They were the guys that I'm a year older than all of them and a grade higher. But I chose to have PE again because I'm going to be trying out for the soccer team. If I do make it, it's going to be harder for me to live stream and everything, though. But, and stuff, I thought I had the wire on my controller. I tried to put it over my chair, but it just fell to the ground. I didn't want him to be playing, and then they don't throw the ball to me at all. I only got passed to like 3 times during the entire thing. And they're all friends with each other, and I didn't know any of them. So I didn't want to bring him into that situation where he would just be standing there. No one would pass him the ball, and if he did get the ball, he would get it taken away from him by those guys, and they'd be all like, "Oh man, you just got stolen from," because that's how they were like the entire time. But I did want to go and hang out with that guy. It was really sad. And stuff. I hate how some kids act to be cool and everything like that. But what's another thing? Oh man, this guy survives. Oh, she got shivved. Dude, this is a good game. But what's another thing? I don't usually win these games, so I'm expecting a loss, but I'm also going to be hoping for a win. So yeah, I just really hope. I didn't want to bring him into that situation. I would have felt really bad if he would have joined us and just had a shit time. No one passing the ball, like, or anything. I had a kind of a shit time playing with him, but there was only 3 basketball goals open, and some people are playing gotcha or knockout, whatever you like to call it. Oh man, I remember this part. Oh, dude, these exact position of the car, Ellie sniping. I'm sorry, but well, yeah, you saw that stream, Epic. The chair that was right there. Oh, I guess it was a different place. But yeah, what's another thing? Kids are crazy mean to each other, especially girls. Girls care too much about what people think about them, which is absolutely retarded. What the flipper? And everything. If you see a kid sitting by himself, I know you're 18 or yeah, you're 18, aren't you? But if you just see a kid, I don't care if he's like 6 years or 12 years or 95 years younger than you. That would be crazy if you're 18, he was 95 years younger than you. Or just someone sitting by himself, not doing anything. And I don't mean just a guy like sitting by himself, just like eating food or something like that, because that could just be a guy just hanging out by himself, being or waiting for some friends. But if you see someone who is so shy, like he's looking around and stuff like that, he doesn't know what to do or anything like that, talk to that kid. Make him feel better. And another thing, if you're being bullied and you tell the teachers, you're not a snitch. Just think of this. Alright, the bullies call you a snitch, and you're actually even more if they think that you told. Oh, dude, you're 14. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Find those kids, tell them, like, let me translate my message from me to you. Hang out with them. Just hang out. Some of the people, let me tell you, my sister, she has terrible influences and everything around her. She's done some really bad stuff. She was a popular kid in school. Terrible influences, everything, like friends that she knows get drunk all the time and partying and stuff like that. And I was the nerd. If you saw what my old profile picture was, I was picked on, called I was ugly. I had glasses, deformed ribs. I had to wear a brace for 1 year, and that wasn't very attractive, if you ask me. But I still messed around with it. The only way I got really through is because I turned to the person that you guys know and love, which is me with my retarded and happy attitude. If you insult me, I'll turn any insult into a compliment to me and everything. But yeah, man, this guy has to really use everything because this is either do or die. Uh, just hang out with the guys. What's another thing? Oh yeah, she had bad influences around her. Usually, the people that you don't know, the people that are by themselves or don't do anything, well, everything by themselves and are really shy and quiet, are usually the best people to hang out with because they have the best influence. They're like the best influences and everything. They act good in school. They don't get in trouble. They're usually actually really cool people to hang around because they don't just listen to ghetto gangster music and talk about sex and everything like that. They actually can have a decent conversation to hold on to. But just hang out with those people. Trust me. Epic. If you spend 1 day hanging out with people who are like that, like, I'm pretty sure you probably hang out with them because, no offense, don't like Pokemon and knowing the stuff like that, you gotta kind of be in the center where like you have a choice between jockish or lowerish. I'm like that. I have some friends who are really jockish, but they're not dicks, and then other friends who are like really nerdy and stuff, but they don't care. And I kind of prefer to hang out. Yes, week 6. Kind of prefer. Dang it! I don't like this Firefly attack thing. I can't get to 90 because any of that. Oh. Damn. Jeez. That's crazy. Lose all your group. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. Alright. But yeah, just... I want you to spend 1 day only hanging out with the people that I'm describing. And just try to find some good in them and hang out with them and have fun with them. If, like, probably the first day you're not gonna have as much fun because you're trying to figure out what they like, analyze everything, and then you're gonna like start hanging out with them and stuff like that. Once you know what they like and you actually join them in it, if they like what you like, they're gonna be great friends. I hang out with extremely nerdy. Okay, I have 3 friends who hung out with each other. One of them, one of the highest graded person, one of the highest, one of the highest person, like the highest academic scores for the grade. He was like number 3. There was like 3 of them. His friend Kieran, who was the one I met first. Kieran, great guy. He has a speech impediment. I don't know. He doesn't have a speech impediment. He's just so nervous. He has such a hard time talking. But he's a great guy. He's funny. He helps me figure out some information and everything. He's so smart with computers and stuff like that and everything. He knows how to do anything. Then there's Stefano. So funny. He is crazy. Has diabetes and sorry that he got that, but he had that ever since he was born. But he is hilarious. He doesn't let anything bring him down. He he's like he always does like really trolly things that just make playing with him an extremely fun thing to do. Uh, and stuff. I love playing him. It's just a great thing and everything. Uh, yeah, and it's those 3, and like I started hanging out with them. Then I got kind of in like their little group, and it's us 4, and we would like play Smash Bros together all the time. Kieran was a really big Nintendo fan. We'd all play Smash Bros all the time. We had a great time and everything. I actually played with Kieran and Stefano. His name is Steven, but I call him Stefano. Recently on on Halo Reach. There we go. In Forge mode, and we had such a great time and everything. We just were in Forge just doing stupid stuff, but we could like I could have played with them for hours upon hours. It's great, and I also had other good friends who has had difficult life, like a good friend of mine who I'm his best friend, and he's just been a great friend to me. Has been a great friend to me. Bailey, his brother was born. I don't know what it's called, but when he was born, his right arm was completely messed up to where he can't really use it to the full capability. He loves playing video games, but he can only play it one-handed and everything like that. Like he has to have his arm by his chest and down. I do not mean to say this and it to sound bad, but you know when people do the Riri thing and they hit their arm on their chest, that's how his arm was and stuff. He's Garrett. His brother's name was Garrett. An extremely great person, great individual. He was funny. He wasn't always the he wasn't also 100% in the head, but he was a great guy. He was smart. He was funny. He played on a baseball team and stuff. And then Bailey's older brother, he's in the Marines, I think, or Army. I don't know what he is, but yeah, he's just doing all that. My other friend Nathan, who's the oldest with a brother and a sister. Nathan, great guy. Me and Bailey, it was kind of like me, Bailey, and Nathan was like our little group there. Me and Bailey always made fun of Nathan, but as like a friend joke thing to make Nathan kind of like a best one. He wasn't the coolest, just he was like he's a really good friend. He wasn't most reliable one. He'll make you fail a science thing. Yeah, I still remember that, Nathan. I hope you watch this stream and hear this. But he's just a great guy. He's funny. He kind of he doesn't really have a fully understanding kind of what I think about how life should be acted upon in each situation. But he's getting there. All right, that was my dog outside making a really awkward noise. But he's a great guy and everything. Another good friend of mine, Cameron. I'm going through all my past friends and stuff, and I'm going to tell you why they're great. I want them to watch this stream and hear me talk good about them. Cameron, another great friend. Alright, so me and Cameron kind of had an awkward relationship. It was me, Bailey, Cameron, and pretty much, for my freshman year, it was me, Kieran, and Cameron. But me and Bailey met Cameron in 8th grade. It was in 7th grade. He just moved to school. He didn't have any friends and stuff, so me and Bailey were like hanging out with him and stuff. He's a great guy. He plays football. He's really like big and strong, dude. That guy is strong as shit. But he's just a awesome guy to hang out with. He's laugh. Sometimes he's very immature and he kind of does take over on some of the things, but he's still like a good friend. He's there for you when you need him and stuff like that. He has good parents that are raising him, good grandparents. He's just an overall good person, but he got sucked in wanting to be cool. For 8th grade year, he joined the football team, I think. Yeah, the football team. And he got sucked in. He didn't hang out with me or Bailey at all that year. We felt like we lost him. I think this was actually 7th grade year. We met him early 7th grade year, then for the rest of the 7th grade year, he just didn't hang out with us at all. We tried to hang out with him. We were like, yo, dude, come on, why aren't you hanging out with us? Come on, bro, let's just have some fun, play some video games, do something. And somebody goes like, no, and like completely ignore us and everything like that. But then 8th grade, he realized the bad people he was hanging out with, some of the people are no longer in school, how bad they were and stuff. So he got out of that, and he's now hanging out with us. He loves hanging out with us now. Even though we do kind of and annoy him some of the time, he still loves us. That's another good friend that's had a good impact on my life. Like, Cameron introduced me to like an awkward assortment of friends. I'm not gonna really say they were the friends that you like to hang out with, but also don't like to hang out with. And I hope they don't hear this part. But they're great guys and everything. I enjoy playing them. They are funny. It's just that they were like kind of the mix of the not so popular and the popular, where they would always talk about sex and stuff, but they didn't talk about a lot about drugs. But they were funny and stuff. I enjoyed hanging out with them most of the time. Whenever I did hang out with them, it was usually a good time and stuff like that. It was Dakota, Austin, Dalton. I don't actually have Dalton on the PS3. When I was hanging out with him, like when he's by himself, he's a great guy. Hang out with, hey, he's funny and stuff like that and everything. Austin Keelan, who was born with a bone disease, which makes his bones break a lot easier. Oh yeah, Andrew. By the way, Andrew. He was born with a deformity of the ear, so he had to get surgery. He pretty much did not have an ear. So yeah, my friends are amazing. Bailey has ADHD to the max. Yeah, and stuff like that. See, these are the type of people that normally people would not hang out with, but they have just been such great influences on my life. That's another friend. A friend I've known since I was born. I hung out with him. I was 2 doors down. We hung out all the time. We still hang out with each other, even though I moved a different state. His name is Keith. Keith, great guy, very athletic, very popular. His friends are very popular too. They're seniors, so yeah. All the girls hang out with him and stuff like that. And he's just a great guy overall. Uh, but I've been like hanging out with him and everything. I do get uncomfortable, kind of when I'm hanging out with him and his friends, because they all talk about like stuff and that I'm not super into or don't really understand, but hope to understand. So it's really hard and everything. But is just a great guy and everything like that. What is it? I hope he does kind of hear this. But it's just he's also on PlayStation. But yeah, all those friends have had like really good influence on my life. Speaking of which, I have also had PlayStation friends that have had good influences on my life. Alright, so let me tell you about this individual I met who is overall pretty much, if I wouldn't have met him, I would not have a deep understanding about so many things. This is my friend JMXD12. You can look him up on PlayStation, tell him about the stream. He follows me and stuff, but he so far has had trouble watching my streams. So Jay was born normal, but as life progressed, his bones did not go up the way. So he has had about 9 different surgeries in the spine, putting metal cords in and metal bars into his back, legs, and everything. He is in a wheelchair from all the surgeries. He has gone from his normal height all the way down to like 4'7". He's 20. He doesn't talk in the best way. His right arm is completely messed up. It's not strong enough to push down a button on a controller. He has to stretch rubber bands. He gets spasms, like, you know, those terrible back spasms that you sometimes get that hurt like hell. He gets them every day. It, then he's he can't really do anything without the help of his parents and everything like that. So he has to be dependent on them. And his dad like walked out on him and stuff like that. Um, and everything. His sister is not the best sister, stole all of his game consoles and stuff, including Super Smash Bros. But I met Jay. In so far, he is the most happy and most enjoyable person I probably have ever hung out with. He is, even though everything that has happened to him, he loves his life. Well, not I don't know if he loves his life. He has just keep going on. He's inspiring. Ow, he's very inspiring. He's so funny to hang out with. He talks like he's always about to. He kind of talks like this, but he's just a great guy overall. I enjoy hanging out with him all the time. I recently I have not been playing with him a lot, but I usually talk to him almost every single day. He is such a cool guy. I love him. He helps me out on anything. I play games with just me and him, such as like Dead Rising 2 off the record. I want to record with him. He is just an absolute inspiration to me. Out of all the stuff he's gone through, he just keeps pushing. Keeps going on and on and on. What's up, Milo? I'm talking about my past, all my friends and everything like that I've seen and everything like that. Uh, but yeah, Jay, he's truly inspiring. He has gone through so much. He keeps pushing on, which is amazing. Personally, I don't know if I could have lived my life like that. It's so hard, but he does it. And it's amazing. And I insult his wheelchair sometimes. It's like a little joke. But he loves playing with me, and I love playing with him. It's such a great thing. Now let's talk about Milo. So Milo's a little shit. No, I'm just joking. Milo. Milo is a friend of mine who's right there, who I'm really scared to talk about in this point right now. But just knowing Milo, just because I'm talking about you, it's not because you showed up. I was actually going to talk to you about you in the first place. Means that you have impacted my life in some way. So Milo, he's what I would call, no offense intended to you, Milo. This is a compliment to you. This entire thing I'm about to say. He is clueless. His parents got fat stacks of mills and everything like that. He pre-orders every game he gets. So he doesn't usually understand like how some stuff is, but when he met me and everything like that, he's just, I felt like I'm able to like teach him. I felt like when I first met him and stuff like that, I heard like stories about like some of the stuff that's happened to him. I talked to him about some of it and everything like that. And he's just a great overall person. He really is. I enjoy playing with him in every single way and stuff like that. I think that was actually him that left the chat. But Milo, so Milo, I kind of think is my little apprentice, kind of. He loves hanging out with me. I love teaching him stuff. I love just showing him the world in a way that he has not seen. And he just loves it. He gets amazed by some of the stuff I show him. He's he's a great person. He's not the best gamer, but I don't care. He's just a great person to be with, and everything. I'm not so happy about some of the friends that he hangs out with, because some of the friends that he does hang out with, I just got a message from him. Uh, some of the friends he does hang out with, I think I'm gonna end it here because I have been ranting on for about 30 minutes about my friends and the people that have impacted my life in every single way, and then an hour about classic games over the era that have really spruced up the gaming industry, and then the first hour about me dying on Last of Us multiplayer. Thank you all for all stopping by. I appreciate it. If this is your first time to the stream, please follow, like, you don't have to subscribe. You can go onto my YouTube channel. There's a link where I will be posting streams that might not be up anymore. There also are going to be highlights uploaded to my channel on Twitch and YouTube, so you can go on either one. It will most likely be uploaded on Twitch before, but I usually upload them both at the same time, but you might catch it a couple seconds earlier. Thank you all for stopping by.